Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Miss Chocolate VSG and this video will be about the issues that I'm having at 5 weeks post-op. Before we get started, I just want to thank everyone who liked, shared, and commented on any of the videos that I've made thus far. And I also want to thank all 90 of my subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. And I know it's been about almost 2 weeks or a week and a half and I haven't posted a video, so I wanted to get this out to you guys today because it's such a beautiful day outside and the sun is shining, so I wanted to use this time for this daylight to get this video out to you. So I've made some notes, so if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notes. And yeah, so I am 5 weeks post-op on Monday, and I start to introduce my body to new foods and things of that sort. So I'm going to get into the issues that I've had up until this time. So the first issue that I've had up until this time is dehydration. I've tried to get my water in. I know I've said in the previous videos about how hard it is for me to get water in, and I'm doing my best, but I did experience dehydration. The next one, you guys, is constipation. I did not realize how this would be a huge issue for me, only because I'm so regular, and before the surgery I would go twice a day. So being constipated is a new thing for me. That was unexpected because I just thought it wasn't going to happen, but it did, and it's very painful and it's not fun. So constipation is another one that I'm dealing with. Weakness. For a long time after surgery, I was really weak. Today is actually a day where I feel, revived and energetic. I was able to clean the house and do some things. And so weakness and tiredness are things that you will experience after having surgery. Not even a week or 2 weeks after will you start to feel some energy kicking in, but at least that was my case. Lightheadedness. So when I would bend down or do something, or if it was too quick of a motion, I would get lightheaded, and that plays a part of being dehydrated and, not being able to eat enough nutrition. And yes, I've been taking my vitamins faithfully. It's a lot of vitamins. So the next one is allergic reactions. So I've been having allergic reactions since day one after my surgery, and I thought me and my physician thought it had to do with the medicine that she prescribed for me. So I stopped taking the medicine, and I was still breaking out. I would break out on my arms and my legs, and I would break out around my mouth, and I'm like, why am I breaking out? And so it's food allergies. It's my body getting back used to, different types of food. And so that's why they tell you to, try something, and just wait, try that same thing and let your body adjust to it and see what happens. And so that was an experience in itself. No appetite. I still don't have an appetite. And I guess that's a good thing that I don't have an appetite. Yeah, I don't have, it's so weird that I don't have an appetite, but I don't have an appetite. I don't crave anything. I haven't craved anything. No, I have craved some things, but not, it's just not like it used to be. And I have to remind myself, you need to eat, you need to drink something. especially if I get busy. Like I've been back to work for, this was my second week back to work. So yeah, I have to remind myself to constantly drink and, you know, get a snack, because what the doctor wants is for me to eat 5 times a day. So that's it, like 2 protein shakes and then 3 little small meals here and there, with getting your 64 ounces of water in. And that is a lot, you guys. That's a lot. Nausea, I didn't really have when I got surgery, and I didn't really have after surgery, like a week after surgery. But after that, I started having, you know, nausea, yeah, problems. And so, yeah, not fun. Gas has been a really big thing, and that coincides with the constipation too. It's I mean, no matter where you are, you're gonna have those moments where you have to let it out, and you just have to let it out. So in the grocery store or something, I'm just running to the other aisle or trying to make it to the restroom so I can release. But yeah, so that's just one of those things that, you know, you have to deal with. And so yeah, it's just being honest. Oh my goodness. The next thing is itchy incisions. Oh, my incisions itch so bad. I just, you know, at first I thought, when I first had surgery, I didn't want to, you know, they tell you really not to, you know, rub that area or really irritate it, let it get, you know, let it heal, and don't peel off the I don't know if it's the glue that they have on your incisions, because they want it to come off naturally. So I was washing around those areas, and I wouldn't put lotion or anything on, because I didn't want it to, you know, get infected or anything like that. And so now that I'm putting lotion, you know, around in those areas, since it's kind of healing up, it's a little bit better. But the itching, oh, itching. One thing that I struggled with was not only the lack of water and being dehydrated, but also the lack of protein. After my 2-week pre-op liquid diet, and after surgery, those protein shakes, you don't want anything to do with. They make you nauseated. You know, you just get really, really sick. And I had this time period, like about 2 weeks, where I did not have any protein. And I know that's not good. That's not what the doctor recommended. And, you know, that's not what I was supposed to be doing. But I could not stomach it. I could not stomach the protein shake. When I got it up to my lips and, you know, and smelled it, it just made me so nauseated. And it was just one of those things where I was, you know, I couldn't take it. And so now, for about a week now, I have gotten back to my protein. It's a lot better for me to tolerate. It's a lot better for me to stomach. And so I am back on my protein shake. Oh, another thing is that when you have surgery and you have a very, very small pouch, they tell you to not stop drinking 30 minutes before your meal, and to not drink 30 minutes after your meal. This has been very, very, very hard for me to do. And the reason why they tell you that is so your stomach doesn't fill up really fast, and so that it does not stretch. So that if you eat and drink, your stomach is stretching. And so, and this is actually something that we were taught as children, not to drink while we eat, but as we get older and we do what we want to do, I mean, it just becomes a habit. And so it's a habit for me. I like to wet my palate while I'm eating, or at least, you know, be able to rinse it down. And now I'm having to retrain my whole body and my mind to do that. And that's really been hard for me. Yeah, another thing is getting full so fast. I mean, it's kind of not depressing, but it's kind of irritating a little bit. You know, it's like, okay, I finally worked up an appetite, or I'm eating because I know I need to eat, and you take 3 or 2 bites of something and you're done. So that's one of the things that the physician talks to you about, is to, you know, eat a little and give it a rest, you know, wait for about 5 to 10 minutes and go back at it again, or pack it up and just warm it up and eat it later. But I've learned that if I'm eating something that's hot and I want, you know, like sour cream or something cold on it, that I need to separate the two, because I'm gonna have to warm that up again. 2 last things that I have. One is chewing. Making sure that you chew until that food is like mushy. And I'm having a problem with that because we don't realize, you know, that when we're eating before surgery, we just eat enough to, you know, swallow it down because we're trying to be full. We're trying to get full. And the concept of eating now is eating so that you can get your protein and so that you can get your nutrition, not necessarily to be full, but you do get full fast. Oh yeah, so the last thing that I had that really bothered me was, not really bothered me, but, you know, kind of like something that I have to get adjusted to, is the vitamins. I went through a company to get my vitamins, and that my insurance takes, and they mail me my vitamins monthly. And right now I'm on the chewable because that's what they recommended for you to get. And so, yeah, they're not good. They're nasty. They're like nasty. Yeah. So that's one thing that I am trying to get used to, is my vitamins. I am taking them, and I thank God that they do not make me sick, because I know a lot of people that say that the vitamins makes them nauseated. And so, before I end this video, I want to give you 4 things that I have found myself being, you know, addicted to, or really liking, outside of everything else in the world that there is to eat. One is mangoes. I love mangoes. I love mangoes. I don't know if it's because the meat of the mango is really soft and it just goes right down, or what, but I like mangoes. Hey, grapes. I love green grapes. I love pickles, and I love the fine ice, like the ice you get from Sonic. Oh, I know it messes up your teeth, but that's a part of how I get my water intake in, is that I get some fine ice and chew it and suck on it, and yeah, it makes me happy. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you stay tuned to my next video. I want you guys to like, share, and subscribe, and please comment on this video if you want to ask me any questions, or you want me to do a video on something. Please let me know. I love you guys, and thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.